So Perbs is playing the Tri-Slosher. That's a normal meta choice.
Alright. So it looks like they're sending 3 right up the middle. Taylor unfortunately goes down a little bit early here.
Perbs is just poking by the left side, or from the right, excuse me. Try and poke in your tower. There's 2 down for deep lose, so yeah, there's gonna be tower push.
Yeah, they get a big advantage there at the very beginning when they just sent a bomb right there, and now Taylor's gonna go down again.
Oh, that's a way.
Yeah, it looked like right there at the very beginning, Deep Blues just went a little bit too hard right down that middle pathway.
Yeah, and while Team Gear just looked like they just wanted map control from the left and right sides. And also giving them plenty of ink armor for another push. And Taylor's probably going to be going down here again. Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor got taken down, unfortunately. Was able to get the splatling there, but that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is...
Looking at Perbs, Perbs is near, or about halfway to his another ink armor, so this could be huge for them.
Yeah, Taylor got 2 there. So it looks like this push might be kind of done. Perbs is going to have to go away. Yeah, so that
Perbs
push
is open back in there. I actually want to see what that 96 on Deep Blues is doing. Oh, it's Umbre. Okay. So he just popped armor, and there goes his armor. He's getting really pressured back on the quiet, so he wants. I feel like he should be going over here with Marsh mid. Oh, nice kill on the Frida there, but goes down to Perbs. So have you ever seen Perbs play Tri-Slosher?
No, I haven't been keeping a lot of track of Perbs here. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of tournaments, and I haven't seen Team Beer playing them. Yeah, Sammy's really doing laps right now, this bottom trench area and coming back up. He's really doing a great job of picking off the stragglers every time someone comes here. You see him just chilling right there in the mid, knowing that eventually someone's going to have to come down there and he can kind of pick it up. He's just kind of shifting with the map at the moment.
Mystic
up there in top mid, goes to tower, yeah.
Mystic going down there in the trench, but the Umbre did get an armor off for Taylor. Oh, there is a ball in mid, but that does break Taylor's armor, but Taylor does have an inkjet, so let's see how he uses this. He's going to use it for map or aggressive plays. Sammy does go down, so there goes a Luna.
Oh, Taylor.
Nice kill from Taylor there. Oh, 1v1. Aw, Perbs takes him down.
Yeah, Perbs takes him down. I'm not sure why he didn't opt to use that inkjet a little bit. Maybe he's trying to save it for a pushing segment there, but they didn't have a big advantage there in the middle. But maybe he's just not quite used to the inkjet yet, or didn't think it was time. Tri-Slosher doing Tri-Slosher.
Well, it's his splat too.
It is.
So Perbs already used his armor, but he's about halfway there again. If this keeps up, well, Deep Blue's gonna be in real big trouble.
Oh, great move there. And poor Taylor. Okay, Perbs' last one up.
If I were him, I'd say back up. Oh, he's trying to challenge the Rapid. Oh, but he does go down to someone behind him. Mystic with the Tri-Slosher.
Yeah, finally goes down. This has been a pretty, it just seems like the killing power of Team Beer is just a little bit too much right now for them to deal with, for Deep Blues to deal with. It seems like every time they go 1 or 2 down, whenever they get a couple kills. And unfortunately, okay, no.
Huge good kill from Mystic there.
Yeah, we'll see what Mystic's. I'm actually going to hop over to Mystic's perspective. What's Mystic going to be able to get here? So Mystic's down in Trench right now, kind of looking for some stuff. It looks like they've got something going here. Taylor's going to go back on the right side.
96.
No, I think Taylor... Yeah,
oh, that was probably a miscommunication there. The 96 just popped armor, the Mystic popped his armor. That's really unfortunate for them. They can't change.
Yeah, they're going to get a chance. Let's see, Mystic might be able to get a flank here of Swords, but it looks like the Luna's going to slow down the tower at the moment.
Nice kill on the Luna.
Oh,
nice trade. That was a pretty good trade.
Yeah, I love what Mystic's doing right now in terms of just making these laps, keeping mobile, and not letting them know exactly where the attack's going to come from. That's smart. As you know, earlier in the game, it did seem like they were playing just a little bit too tunnely. They kind of went the same way 2 or 3 times, but now I love what Mystic's done. And to be fair, they've got a little bit more map control now, but just a little too many guns on the tower for that push.
That was almost. I think that was a complete wipe on to Deep Blues there. As Taylor popped inkjet, but then didn't see the suction roll and went down to that.
Oh, that's
10 seconds left. 2v2 situation, but the heavy does have Stingray. Umbre did just get armor though, so this might be huge.
Yeah, they're gonna get on tower. They're gonna
overtime. Ombre does go down, but they do have another armor ready. He pops it. Ooh, ends up goes down. Taylor's gonna be pushing up.
Oh, there they go. This is getting a little bit dangerous now. Let's see.
Oh, Perbs might be able to get on the tower, and Perbs gets on the tower. That this way was just a little bit late from Marsh's thing, and Taylor didn't have enough reaction time to find that out. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, just overall pretty solid though. I will say after that very first initial, I guess, kind of fall off there is holy cow, 19 big kills from Rana, big KA, lots of things. But really, it was that first thing where Deep Blue sent 3 people over that center Great Bridge. I think Taylor was the only one who actually went down in that very first exchange, but Taylor was their map control guy. Of course, Taylor's Taylor, and with him down, it seemed like they kind of just got pincered in. Team Beer put somebody on the left and right sides of that, and then after that, they kind of had to funnel in one by one to try to stop the tower, and that led to that first push. Because both sides got pretty even pushes after that, the only difference being that Team Beer had both checkpoints cleared.
Yeah,
so
Deep Blue didn't even was in the middle of their second one.
Yeah. So, aside from that kind of tragic misplay there at the opening, that was a pretty even game all in all.
Perbs got a really strong start. He got, like, I think 2, and then he pushed up, and then basically at that point there were 3 down, and Perbs just got armor, and the armor changed it.
Yeah, I'd believe it. That was very, very solid play there. Perps is Perps, man. He's always going to be there. Let's see. What do we have? Okay, Moray Towers Rainmaker. This should be fun.
This is not new to anyone, basically, except for the zipline mechanic. Basically, the map's the same.
I'm really interested in seeing how they. I'm really interested in seeing how they try to divide up where they go here, and if they do end up trying to go for a snipe. The one thing that I saw a lot in G7 is that teams would push left like they were going up to Overlook, but then they would come in with a either a splashdown or preferably a inkjet there over snipe, and they would come in with that flank, and then they would just utilize. They would have control of both of the ink rails, and then they would just run it up there, and it was like devastating. Fuzzy got like a quad, I think.
Oh my gosh!
Doing that. So it was
the new and improved Moray Towers. Overlook isn't everything for once. So it's not like you touch Overlook, the game's over anymore.
Right.
Which makes it so much more enjoyable.
Yeah, very, very different look from last game.
Alright, so I'll be taking a look at Taylor's perspective this time.
Sure, I'll hop on the Perps.
Alright. So it looks like they're all doing the standard, normal, let's all drop down to mid type of thing. But one person does actually go off to their Overlook. Who is that again? Taylor's gonna try and push up the snipe. Very risky play. Oh, well, I do see him coming. Nice kill on the Sammy. And he has inkjet now.
Yeah, gotta be careful here. Perps had a really, really passive opening here on the right side, just kind of hanging out there. Still alive, is able to get ink armor. That was very, very dangerous. And, okay, is able to take down one. Okay. So, looks like the immediate threat of this is gone, but Perps just kind of set down by where the old zone used to be. I was just kind of waiting there, not really building armor, kind of sharking, and he almost got taken out by the one shot. He was the last line of defense there, so that could have been really bad really quick. But now Perps has the Rainmaker. Are they going to go for the rails? They're going to be here for the threat. Taylor's waiting.
Umbre's going to try and go for the front. Oh, Umbre goes down to the mini. Good job from
them. They had too much defense there. And Taylor just gonna... Yeah.
Taylor's gonna make it. The mini did shoot 10 missiles off, so Perps probably should have waited a little bit longer. Oh, the mini is Rainmaker.
Yeah, Frito's gonna be coming behind here. Yeah, good stop by Umbre.
Yeah. I know, I've played against Umbre a couple times, so he's really good at focusing the objective and pushing up when needed.
Smart option there by Frito. So Frito hopped right back there and let both of his teammates jump into a safe spot and then used ink armor, so that was pretty smart. Sammy's going to try for something here on the left. Slosher going to stuff him, but he's not... Okay, does get the kill on Taylor. 10 missiles off. And... yeah, just kind of jousting at this point.
Umbre has the Rainmaker, so this could be a potential push. Oh, what I want to see... Okay, yeah. Mystic's going up to snipe. Marsh is taken down by Sammy though, so Taylor has to resume Marsh's position. Nice kill from Taylor. But it's a 2v3 situation right here in the middle. Umbre has the Rainmaker. Taylor's coming back to help, but Taylor does go down to the suction bomb. Oh, he actually does get the kill onto the end zap. But Umbre's kind of left alone here in the middle, so is he going to go? I think he's going to go for a suicide push. Oh, but he's staying down by the mini.
Yeah, no, I think if they were going to go for that snipe push, there was a situation there where it was kind of a 1v1 or 1v2 situation. That might have been the chance to go. Looks like he's kind of waiting for the teammates there. Let's see here. Sammy's back up top here on Overlook.
Taylor trades.
Still working real hard on this left side.
Taylor just traded with that mini spot lane, but the mini did, I think, just pop 10 missiles, so I don't think it's that detrimental. Unlike a 10 attack, which takes a long time to charge up the special still.
Oh, the baller gets it. Every time baller gets a kill, I feel like it's noteworthy.
Because it has such a small radius. It's...
Oh, Taylor is... Oh, this hiding spot for Taylor. They're just gonna wait here. And pop goes Louise. Whoa, Taylor, you gotta get this kill, man.
Hold on.
Taylor!
Taylor, no! Okay, so one of his teammates will actually help out and get the kill. As Perbs over here now does have ink armor, trying to push to the snipe. There's 2 down for Deep Blues. He pops ink armor. I wanna see if someone's actually gonna go up to the snipe right now, or if they're gonna try and go for an Overlook push. Overlook does get. I don't
think so. Now there's 3 of them up there. They've dedicated a lot of their resources to trying to go for the snipe push, and that positioning of the Rainmaker is kind of awkward. Perps is gonna get the trade with Umbra here, but 10 missiles and Marsh is back now. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a mess there in the middle. Sammy's not going to be able to get a whole lot. Well, maybe. Hold on. No, Sammy's.
Awesome. We all know Marsh good and well with that Rainmaker. But now he does have it in his possession. Nice call to Perbs. I don't know if he
that was
a...
No, that was a pretty unfortunate misplay on Perbs. Perbs was already heading up that way to try to play a little bit of defensive Overlook. Kind of smart, but the shot just got there before I think he realized what was going on.
Oh, Marsh takes the lead.
There.
Oh my
God. No, that was
something.
That's your quintessential suicide push right there. Very smart. And what ended up? Is that a bomb? What, the blaster? Wow, that must have been a 180 shot that I couldn't even see.
Sammy does get taken down by the slosher known as Mystic, or he just falls off the stage. One of the 2. Okay.
Yeah. Perb's back in action now. Not okay. Does well. Perbs has to be really careful here. He's kind of in the middle, and any way that he goes, he's gonna have. Okay, Sammy's there. Never mind. Going left there is a pretty smart idea. Gotta get out of this toxic cloud though.
Mystic's popping all 3 missile, or missling 3 of the other team, which could have made it really hard because they were kind of all clumped up. But that is the game. Great push from Marsh by himself. That was kind of crazy.
That was that a jump from the rail? Because I saw that they had a lot of ink up there on that zone side, so I guess it would make sense that they might have had control of that rail in that situation.
Yeah,
it looked like that's where the jump came from.
Yeah, it was on the rail. He jumped down, and the ends up missed all of his shots on him, which was unfortunate.
Yeah,
and then there was already ink.
Plays.
Yeah, there was already ink there, so he was just like, "Bye, have a nice day."
Pretty even all the way throughout. I mean, I'm pretty sure the final score was really close too. Both teams are doing a pretty good job of flowing back and forth into areas they thought were dangerous. Stopped quite a few pushes. It was just that one little thing. And then there at the end, like you said, they got kind of clumped up, and sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't.
Mystic was holding those 10 missiles for about the last 5 seconds, just to hold up the Rainmaker, allowing time for his teammates to push back in.
Yeah.
Honestly, very smart.
Yeah, no, very smart play.
I actually want to see what teams are going to use on this map, because I honestly don't have a very great understanding of this map, because I only play like Charger on this map, so I want to see if people are going to run like a lot of Ink Storms or a lot of Bomb Rushes, like a couple 10 missiles, because I saw on G3, or G7, I'm sorry, Deadbeat used to run, I think Deadbeat ran an H3 and a Slosher on this map, and then Power as a Sniper, and Tim as a T-Tech.
Yeah.
So they didn't have an armor to push in, but those 10 missiles helped a lot, forcing them out of zone and stuff. So I'm interested to see these comps.
I am too. I'm really, really curious to see how many shooters get rolled out here, because I know Team Olive on this map, and on pretty much every map, like it's a mandatory 2 shooters. So I know, like, once you get people boxed out on this map. I feel like it's very difficult to get back in if you're not careful, even if you do push in with things like ink armor, because there's a big vantage point. So yeah, we'll have to see where they end up going with this.
I guess I'll look at Perbs again.
Sure, I'll look at Taylor.
Alright. Ooh, he pulls up the pro. That's interesting. Alright, so on the side of Beer, you have a Mini, a Pro, an NZAP, and a Luna. But coming out from Deep Blues, you have almost the same comp, or kinda, sorta. Two of the weapons are the same. Oh, Perbs gets it. Oh my gosh, Marsh just got 2 or 3.
Yeah, no, that was very... So, okay, to kind of sum up what happened there at the middle, Deep Blue sent theirs pretty even, 2 left and 2 right. Team Beer tried to put 2 up there at the top, and they just didn't have enough control on the left or right, and things kind of crashed in on them. So that's kind of what happened, like, the abridged version of what happened there at the middle. Now, Umbra's back on the right side, working alongside, I believe that's Mystic, yeah. So, really good pick there by Mystic. The Pro actually was just what they needed to shut that down. Now Taylor's going to try to get some more pressure here on the left side. They just can't seem to find a way past Mystic.
Marsh is holding down everyone that's trying to move in from that left side with just by burst bombing.
Oh my goodness, this Ink Jet.
Hold on, I need to go watch this from Taylor. Oh,
alright, Ink Jet's over. But no, that was really smart. Taylor started that at just enough altitude that he could get over to that side. That's not easy to do. Like,
yeah, not at all.
The altitude on that is really tricky. And then
but in the
Taylor's
meantime...
yeah. Wow, what fall
that
off
was
shots.
a great fall off, even without damage. Or actually, without damage. I know I couldn't do that in spot 1. Oh, a suction bomb's gonna be taken out. Taylor.
That was clever. That's the solo queue classic right there.
Oh, you wanna rush me? Suction bomb.
Yep. So it looks like Mystic is perfectly fine being up here on this middle area, marking things for the teammates. Great kill onto Perps there.
Oh, that's not a splash down. Oh, Taylor gets distracted by the super jumper, allowing 2 people to pick him off.
We'll see where Mystic opts to use this rain cloud. Not using it yet.
Marsh has a tandem
Now-
missile ready. Oh, but Umber dies on zone. That could be huge. Oh, Sammy getting another pick. Sammy's just been doing so good this game.
Yeah, they're doing a great job bringing this back after that somewhat disastrous start. Going back to run away from the Tenta missiles here.
I feel like Marsh is a bit too far pushed up. Yeah, as he gets punished for that by Sammy. He was in the zone while his entire team was trying to respawn. Taylor does get a pick on the mini. 3 down situation for Team Beer. Okay, that's a full wipe. So Deep Blues now has the zone. I don't know if they see Sammy. He doesn't see Sammy. Taylor does go down, but the missiles do clean up Sammy quite quickly.
I think that was a gamble that Taylor was totally okay with taking because he knew the position they were in and that Sammy was the only one who could put that much pressure on them here. Now the mini's going to be back up there, but they're going to be able to outrange it. And spots out one here left as well. Now they got to be careful though. They're going to get scattered out of the zone.
Perb's taking down Taylor. The missiles are taking down Mystic. Marsh is the only one. Perb's going to take him down, and that's a complete wipe.
Yeah, that Tenta missiles really was the catalyst for messing things up. They had a decent position there in the middle, but just kind of got messed up. And Taylor's got to be careful not to go in too deep here on the left. Opting to wait there. Try to challenge it. Nope, not even going to be able to get the kill on Sammy. And I think nope, that's the only one that Sammy's going to get. Now Mystic's going to opt to go up here to the top. No, it doesn't look like it.
Taylor and Umber on top of that little box, but Perbs is getting pressured by 10 missiles in the zone. He already uses Ink Cloud to lock off that left side, so Deep Blues cannot push through there. And now he's stuck in the Toxic Mist by the zone, but they somehow manage to get control again. That's a lead shift.
Yeah, Taylor having a fight there at the bottom with Fredo, and they're going to trade right there. And right now there's just too many guns on the zone here. Really, really great comeback there from Team Beer after what was a pretty rough looking start.
Yeah, it was a great job of Perbs by throwing the Ink Storm on the left side, because he probably called out that, okay, they're gonna try and move through here again, like we tried to do when we were in control, or when we lost control. So let's chuck the Ink Storm over there and make sure they cannot push through there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sammy just came through and said bye bye with the Luna Blaster.
Bye bye. I feel like that's a pretty solid summary for Sammy as a player. Rolls up, says bye-bye.
He did a great job in the middle of that game, being like the anchor for the team. He got like, so there was like, I think Umbre pushed into zone. He picked off Umbre. Then he had to shift his attention from Marsh to Mystic, and he was able to take down Mystic. And then Marsh just got singled out by everyone else. Which
Oh, that's kind of unfortunate.
I thought it was a great play from that Luna.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how players are making Luna work, even with the quote-unquote meta the way it is.
Anti-quick respawn, stealth jump.
Mm-hmm.
Baller all the way.
Baller, baller, baller.
Baller's so fun.
Baller is a lot of fun.
Alright. I actually want to take a look at Sammy's perspective at the beginning, because he's been getting a lot of kills.
Sure, I think I'm going to take a look then. If you're going with Sammy, I'm going to go with Mystic, actually. Mystic playing the Slosher this time around.
Sammy on that Rapid Blaster. Oh, that is such a strong pick on this map.
So sending two people straight to tower. It looks like they got two people here on the right. They already have... Deep Blues has control of right box already. And they've got somebody, Umbra, there on left box there. So, interesting trades with Sammy and Umbra, but it's interesting how both of the boxes went to control to Deep Blues there in the very beginning. And now they have complete control of mid. They're going to do a little bit of a push here.
But Marsh does go down to the heavy.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. I wish I was watching Team Beer's perspective a little bit more there, because they really did give up both boxes at the start, though they ended up bringing it back through some trades. Maybe they were trying to build up special.
Probably. I kind of ballsy move though there from Marsh. Rewind a little bit. He got on the tower when no one was near him, probably just to get some points on the board, just to make a team probably feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of pressure. Maybe didn't think that they were going to be able to kill him as quick as they did, but that is how it goes. And now Team Beer has completely turned this around. Maybe a little bit of an overextension, and yeah, it's going to be Marsh alone up on flat, and Team Beer is going to get a chance to push here if they choose. Pretty timely 10 of missiles, though. They're going to go down there. They're going to have to watch Sammy on the left. Sammy takes out Taylor.
And Marsh.
Yeah.
Fido did get the jump in, and he's about halfway to his armor. I know Herb's just armored, but still, this is like an opportunity for them to push, and it's really open. If Fredo gets this pick on Taylor right now, they'd be so strong. Okay, good kill.
Mystic's going to come in and even it.
Mystic got him. That was so unfortunate for them.
Yeah, both teams are kind of just trading 1 and 2 down here. That's kind of been the story of this match, honestly. You can see this mid goes back and forth and back and forth. We'll see here. So Mystic's worked up onto that right box, trying to get some paint, a little bit more control here. Deep Blues has 3 on the right. They've got to be careful, though. Sammy's able to get up to this plat, which it looks like he is. He's going to be able to fire on that box pretty much freely. Oh, Taylor going for a push on Frito, but that's not going to do anything. Got some double 10 missile coming in now, I think. No kills coming from it, but some pretty decent suppression.
3
Although
down.
Now things are going to get opened up now.
Heavy is on the tower. Heavy almost actually has a Stingray, so he might actually be able to support a lot better from the tower. I don't think they see... Oh, they do see Marsh coming. 3 down once again. As I feel like they're just trapped in their spawn.
Yeah, no, now things have gone from bad to worse. They're just able to put their people wherever they want. Solid kill by Taylor, but they cannot get Perps out of that zone, and now Perps is going to take out Marsh as well. I think this may be a classic 0 to death, as they put it in Smash Bros. Mystic's going to have a chance to do something from that upper raised area, and it looks like they do sneak Umbra around to attack the
3
tower.
down.
Yeah, no, that was a great job. Umbra somehow got around there, because I think they were focused a little bit too much on what Mystic was doing in that upper raised area. But still, 14, a pretty solid push.
Especially on this map. I mean, how big it is. Mystic does get tagged by, I think, an Ink Mine. Wait, no, they don't have it. Yeah, actually, no, by an Ink Mine. He just popped 10 missiles.
Oh,
Taylor,
that's a wipe.
Taylor.
That's a wipe.
Did he just get a quad with the Inkjet?
I think one of them went down to a Tenta missile, but I know Taylor got at least 2 of them, maybe even 3. Okay, so let's keep a close eye on what Sammy does here. As another Tenta Missile come in, I'm starting to see what this comp's all about now.
Sammy
If
does
Mystic's
go
able to
down.
get this kill on Perps, they might be able to get a tie here. Perps is still going to be up there. No, Perps does go down to something. I have no idea what, and more Tenta Missiles are going to come down now.
Taylor pops
Taylor's
Inkjet.
Inkjet is
Oh
working.
my gosh. What is this game
my
become?
goodness.
This comeback. If they get this comeback, oh my gosh.
They did it. They've got the lead
They've
now.
got it.
And Umbra's still down there. Umbra's out of armor, or out of ammo, but Marsh is now up there, rotating
my
it.
God.
Wow.
Such a strong play from Taylor popping that Inkjet, getting that double.
Yeah, Taylor pulling that Inkjet at the very start of that push is what really made it happen. But amazing job with the double Tenta Missile there, because only one Tenta Missile wasn't going to do it. But because they put down Tenta Missiles,
my
2 of them, as you can see,
Taylor.
12 total Tenta Missiles there.
Oh.
And now I'm starting to understand. I was a little confused at first why you would end up running that kind of comp, that the Mini and the Slosher. It didn't seem, I don't know, it seemed a little bit risky, like they might not have enough killing power on tower. But now I'm starting to see what it is.
Yeah,
It's those Tenta Missiles.
that Mini just rode the tower while Taylor and the Slosher were just able to move up. Now, Opie is subbing in. I've heard a lot about Opie. Like the
Yeah,
roller
Opie's
brush man.
Yeah, no, Opie is a former teammate of mine, actually, on Stratosphere, back in the good old days. So he's, like you said, roller and brush main. I know he's been playing a little bit. He's not, I wouldn't say he's trying to find himself, but, you know, all of Team Beer is working into some new roles. So don't be surprised if we don't see that from Opie, but also don't be surprised if we do. But Rainmaker on the Reef.
I like to call this Dunk City.
Dunk City.
Just force up that little back alley there and so many points so fast.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you are quite correct on that one. Very, very dangerous here. Things can get out of hand super, super quickly if you're not careful. And there's one jump, I think I retweeted it the other day. There's a jump you can do from the right side to use like that upper railing as cover, and you can actually get there just as quick. Well, maybe not just as quickly, but you can get there a little bit more safely. So it'll be really interesting to see which of these teams gets to that danger spot first, because you of course want to hold that right side, like you said, that alleyway, but if you focus too much on that, then you can kind of get boxed in back there as people go left. So we'll see. Who do you want to watch this time?
I actually want to watch Opie, and he is playing the Octobrush. So, nothing new from him coming out. Kind of surprising.
I'll take a look at Marsh here at the very start, because Marsh is going straight for the Rainmaker here. Very quick popping power, potentially coming in with this nozzle nose. Going to grab it and run back right immediately, it looks like.
Trying to go for that straight up push. Opie does pick out Taylor, but does go down to the Rainmaker, which is Marsh.
Yeah, Marsh stuck. I'm going to get a chance here, pushing to... Might be able to get... Oh, Purpose isn't able to get the kill here. Oh no, Purpose goes down. This is huge. Opie should be able to shut this one down, but the fact that the Rainmaker's over there... Oh, no, never mind. They're wiped. I was going to say, because the Rainmaker's in this position, they'll have a chance to kind of shut it back here and get chances to make 2 or 3 pushes, but unfortunately for them, all going down at the wrong time.
On the side of Deep Blues, their custom blaster did actually disconnect, so which is pretty unfortunate for them. I don't know if they know that much yet, but just keep that in mind.
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, Marsh noticed. Okay. Yeah, they're just squid lagging and stuff. That was such a strong push from Marsh, though.
Yeah, that would definitely explain why they didn't seem to have any support.
Oh, I think that was Umbre as the custom blaster, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah, Umbra is the custom blaster there.
It was kind of interesting to see how the support from Taylor on the bridge, along with the side of the Autobomb, kind of started the push as Marsh was able to just grab the Rainmaker and kind of blitz it to one side.
So it looks like they're gonna run it again, probably trying to explain what all happened there.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see what Umbre's game plan was because I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 custom blasters on the reef, but not ever a lot of them on this map. Honestly, I prefer the regular one because Splashdown and Toxic Mist on this map is so good at holding down that choke point in the back alley.
Yeah, it's good at holding it down, but I would imagine that they're probably trying to experiment with different amounts of specials. So I guess I kind of understand going with Inkjet here. And it's true that because of the bridges and because of the different elevations, you can very, very quickly get up into the other team's spawn and put pressure on them. So maybe that's the thinking. If I had to guess anyway, that would be what it is. We all know Deep Blues loves to put pressure, so
And
why not?
they're a very aggressive team. Deep Blues kind of reminds me of Extermination in a way, because of how many players push up. And when Day's playing, it's almost, well, they're very, very similar teams but Extermination tends, or according to G7, run double blaster, while Deep Blues rather run double shooter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the way they run double blaster is like, I don't know, it's so, like, I always get scared whenever Extermination does that.
I'm just like, are they going to throw it? Are they throwing it? Double blaster in splat zones. Then I saw how they played it. I was like, okay, I see this now. Majin hangs back, charges the bomb rush, while Kagu just does Kagu things.
Yeah, no, Majin really plays that anchor role and plays it really, really well. So, I mean, it's showing you that it can work. Let's see, what's going on right now? They still don't have... They still don't have Umbra back, looks like. Looks like that's who they're missing at the moment.
If I were to guess, if they had a sub, would probably be Burning because he's also in the voice chat in that server.
I see.
So, what are your past experiences on the Reef Rainmaker, just in general?
Well, we saw at G7 how quickly things can change here, and if you end up going to the... I mean, I feel like teams have gotten really good. Actually, okay, let me back up. I feel like teams know how to defend on this map, and they don't yet know how to attack on this map. Because that score that happened on G7 between Extermination and Team Olive, who are, you know, 2 of the top teams doing it right now, ended in the 40s. And anytime a map ends on the 40s in Rainmaker in this game, it shows that both teams are good at defense, and neither one of them really knows how to make the big pushes on offense. Because, you know, you really have to decide pretty early on in the push if you're going to go left or if you're going to go for the right side. Because you kind of you have to devote like a lot of resources to going one way or the other, because especially if you go left, you know, it's that long narrow alleyway. If they have a long range shooter, if they have a charger, a rapid blaster, that's going to get shut down real easy. But then if you go to the right side, you've got to get something there to give your Rainmaker a little bit of cover. I mean, you almost need to be spawn camping them if you're going to go to the right. So I think teams are kind of in the middle ground right now of trying to figure out how to make the pushes, but they've all figured out pretty quickly how to stop it. So that's kind of what I've noticed at this point.
I've played a lot of games where they start going one way and then they just kind of do like a little 180 and turn the other way. It takes a lot of attention off because once you're in mid and you're trying to go for the Rainmaker, if they're trying to make that right side push like you mentioned, you kind of and then they suddenly want to go to the left. You suddenly have to flip your attention all the way around. And that tends to leave a lot of people behind the Rainmaker, and then teammates can just pick you off one by one. Because you're all going to try and scramble to get to the Rainmaker.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty good summary here. So I watched, let's see, who did I watch? I watched Marsh at the beginning of last time. This time I'm going to kind of keep an overhead view and see if I can figure out exactly where teams are putting their resources at the start of the game.
Alright, I'll do the same then.
Looks like same comps.
Umbre looks like he's going to the bridge alongside with Taylor. The autobomb pressure is so strong.
Yeah, Taylor went down pretty quick right now, and looks like Marsh's game starting exactly the same as it did last time. This time they're a little bit more aware of what's happening here. And now the bridge pressure comes. Those Tenta missiles are going to do something. They're going to do a little bit to stifle that. But now Deep Blues is already pushed back here on their right side, right below that drop down. Taylor's going to get a chance to run through here. Not able to get the kill on Sammy, though. And, oh boy, Frito gets in, too.
Oh, Umbre also goes down as just Mystic. Oh, that's complete wipe. Taylor has to stop this push all by himself. He does go down. Marsh is the only one up. Does manage to get the Rainmaker, but that's such a strong push on this map. But
yeah,
nothing is
it's another full wipe. This should be it, honestly. If this isn't it, I would be very surprised. Alright, yep, that's gonna be it.
Taylor had a potential to save it there, but it was just a little bit too late.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when they went wrong was when they allowed the brush to push up and kill Umbre, because once that happened, it just allowed everyone else to push in.
Right. Well, Marsh making that push, I feel like Marsh making that push at the start was somewhat contingent on Taylor getting at least one and putting some pressure on the bridge. But because Taylor didn't get any pressure on the bridge or didn't get a kill and died, when Marsh went down, it allowed Frito and Opie to move up onto the bridge and take that spot. And that was really detrimental for Deep Blues because then they were forced to kind of play pretty close to their spawn at that point. And that allowed the killing power that Deep Blues was running there. Or, I'm sorry, Team Beer was running with Sammy on the Rapid Blaster to kind of move up in that zone. Taylor did try to make a solo kill onto Sammy to stop that, but got splatted out instead. And then after that, it was just one by one, wipe, wipe, wipe.
Yeah, Team Beer did keep up a lot of offensive pressure there, just pinning the enemy in their spawn.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot to say about that match. Team Beer played that extremely well.
Yep. One team had a bit of a misplay, the other team capitalized. That is what top level Splatoon looks like. Make a mistake, you get punished for it.
I guess I'll watch Mystic now.
Okay, I'll keep a watch here at the top because I want to see how they attack this differently. Because remember, they came in earlier and they did it a little different. So they're still sending 3. Deep Blues is still sending 3 right over the bridge. That's very interesting.
Mystic's going in really deep here. Oh, Taylor gets down too. Thanks from the help of Mystic. Putting the pressure.
No, that was really... So now I think I'm starting to see a little bit what they're trying to do there. Because they sent 3 up to the mid, they could send people down to each side to help out with those kills, and that's actually what happened, because the same thing happened on the right side as what happened on the left there. And now Team Beer's going to have to find a way to get back in. Maybe this Inkjet from Opie will do some stuff here. They're going to get some control of the zone. Maybe not the full... Oh, double Inkjet. This could be big.
Mystic does get a pick, and he also does shoot out that Inkstorm. Oh, the Almighty Inkstorm. I don't know if they spot out Sammy. Never mind. Umbre spots out Sammy, but if Umbre can't get that kill, that could have been bad.
Oh wow, Marsh got a very big kill on Perps there. Perps was close to Ink Armor. And now Opie's going to get the kill on Taylor, but Opie's by himself. He's going to have to back up. Oh, he has Inkjet. Maybe won't have to back up. But now 10 missiles are going to be coming in from Marsh. Mystic's just kind of waiting here.
That is
his own taken down by Perps, yeah. And, alright, that was good. Using, I think Deep Blues scattered maybe a little bit too much there when that Inkjet came out. They were still up 2-on-1 at the time, so I guess they just didn't want to give up too much positional power there.
Marsh, I saw Marsh kind of back up into the corner, popping Inkjet, abandoning the zone.
Yeah.
That could have been the move. 10 missiles do come out, and the Inkstrom does come out, so...
Should be able to get a little bit of work done off this.
Inkstorm's so good at breaking all those armors.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the one that they really needed to get the kill on there, Sammy, who was up there, still had his armor, and Umbra was not able to get the kill. Now the Auto Boys are going to come out, and now Mystic and Marsh are both down. Umbra's the last one left. This is more than likely going to be it unless Umbra can pull something spectacular here in the last 10 seconds.
He does have a splashdown.
Yeah, but Opie was waiting.
Yeah. Great job from Team Beer. And great play from Opie capping that zone, knowing when to need to pop that Inkjet.
Yeah, that was super important because if they, I mean, if Opie hadn't scattered them there, that would have probably been it, because if they'd stayed in the zone, like, the Inkjet can't really cap a zone by itself if there's fire coming in from the other way. But yeah, for Deep Blues there, they got off to such a great start. like I said, now I see why they send 3 into the middle there. They're kind of able to call out where teams are going, if they're going left or right, and then send 1 or 2 down on that side. So they definitely won the opening exchange there. But then I think 2 of them went down at a super crucial moment there towards the end of the game. Pretty unfortunate.
Now it's TC Port Mackerel. The map mode combination that was, I think it was banned in Splat 1, just from rotation sakes. So I love seeing Port Mackerel, TC, and solo queue. It's just so fun to play now. Speaking of that, we can never really do it in Splat 1 anyway, so. I want to see these teams comps. I wonder if they're going to have, well, I understand there's not a lot of wall weapons in this game, but I want to know if they're going to have maybe 1 wall or 1 stingray. Because those are probably the best sub and the best special on this map, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could get down with that.
And I know Stingray is very underrated for what it's good for. I'm gonna try and take the overhead view again. That was really cool. Only 1 Tri-Slosher coming out in the entire game. Pretty interesting, yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting. Let's see. I'll go in on this Rapid Blaster because Rapid Blaster is super important here.
I'm gonna go in an OK. I want to watch how he plays Crack on. And it's kind of an underused weapon now at this point.
Yeah, it really is.
He does pick out one.
Yeah, pretty even, I guess, start there. Deep Blues is going to get a push here, but they weren't able to take out Sammy. Sammy's going to be able to close this one down. And yeah, I think the end of this push might have happened. Taylor going to get the kill on Frito though. That's actually pretty important, but keep an eye on this beacon here. That's the third, I think the second time that they've been able to get a jump to it. Now Taylor's going to run through and get Sammy, and Opai cleans that up in front. Yeah.
Interesting thing about the beacons now, if you destroy a beacon and someone's super jumping to it, you're actually going to see the super jump marker, which was not there in Splat 1. So I feel like beacons kind of got a nerf.
Yeah. Bombs away.
That was a complete wipe for Deep Blue, so Opai is going to be pushing up here very hard. Probably, I would probably say Purse would be getting on the tower, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, probably so. It looks like they're going to send Frito up there. And they got to watch out for Marsh here. Marsh is going to get a chance to fire onto the tower here. I like what Marsh is doing, hanging onto this right side, knowing that's where the tower has to go, and providing some room for his teammates. Taylor, unfortunately, caught out while that is all happening and being said. The Zinc Storm's going to scatter him pretty well. They're going to have to be careful. I see a lot of bunching up for Deep Blues right now, and that kind of worries me.
They're kind of all stuck in their court.
Yeah, well, they were stuck on the right side of the court, too. Taylor's going to come in and try to reinforce them here, seeing that they are kind of losing here. But they got to watch out for Frito. Frito was able to take out Marsh there. Okay, Mystic spots out and kills Marsh. That's good.
Taylor gets one, force the ball.
Yep.
It does go down to Herbs. Herbs just holding down that mid.
Yeah, that's the role that the pro has to play here. Very good job by Herbs doing that.
Armor coming out on the side of Deep Blues. But at the same time, Team Beer's armor bot is also down, so this might actually be a potential push for Deep Blues here. And if they can play off that, the mine does go out and tag Taylor.
Yeah, Sammy and Opai have to be careful here. One of them's going to have to get in here pretty quick because this tower is moving. Opai picks the wrong time to go in. Now another one's going, and that's going to be a full wipe.
Great job by Marsh there, clicking the bombers when it needed to. Getting, I think, 2 or 3 with it.
Sammy and Opai were caught at the top there. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get a lot done with that situation, and when they tried to come in, there was already a bomb rush. They're going to grab the tower here, but it's only going to be temporary now. Mystic set up. Taylor's set up. Taylor's going to be close to Inkjet soon, if I'm not mistaken. Sharking just a little bit.
Now he has Inkjet. He popped the Inkjet. He might kill Frito. He kills Frito. That is a 3-down situation, but Opai just got a 3. Great job by him. So it's a 3v0. It's a 1v0 situation for Taylor, as everyone's gonna be spawning in.
Yep, they're all gonna jump in here.
So Ravages get 3.
Yep, everybody's down now. So let's hop in on Mystic, the lonely bucket here in the center. Opting to go right here, just kind of harass a little bit, wait for the teammates to come back in.
He has armor, so this could
Has armor. Smart
sight
play.
for another push.
Marsh sitting up here at the top. Gotta watch out though. Frito's armored. Marsh is in a really bad position. Everything doing damage. Very timely ink armor, but not gonna be enough. Not gonna activate in time. Perp's gonna do just enough to get the kill there.
But he is the last one, so if Mystic can get this kill, it can maybe spark another push for Deep Blues, as if they're not already doing it already.
Yeah, it looks like they took the words right out of your mouth there. This is going to be waiting up. Doesn't see the beacon, and Opie is going to get behind. I don't think Mystic knew that. Mystic's going to have to retreat. Probably going to be the end of the push. Taylor opting to Shark on the left side of court and gets taken down by a swing from Opie. So, Marsh is big chilling in the back here. I don't really...
Great job by Mystic there. The second Perps pop try to pull out that Ink Storm, Mystic just capitalized off of it and killed him before even the Ink Armor could come out. Very smart play by him.
Looks like Marsh is really just opting to keep hitting the entire time. Marsh has not moved from that back area for a long time now. Oh, wait a minute. Is something wrong with Marsh's control? No, Marsh is definitely still controlling the squid. Looks like Marsh is just waiting with his bomb rush and going to try to milk it. 15's a lot, so...
Plus, I feel like that 10-point checkpoint's where it's going to actually come down to. Marsh's going to pop the bomb rusher. Sammy will be able to take him out, but he does...
Oh, no!
Oh, 3 down. This could make a potential push. The Ink Storm does come out from Perps. They are jumping.
I'm going to keep an eye on Marsh here. Marsh going to sit back. Opie jumps. No, Opie is going to get the kill.
That
Taylor's
Ninja
going to
Squid coming
get
in
one.
clutch. Taylor does get
Okay.
on the tower. Oh my, that
Yeah.
that was close towards the end.
That was really close. Oh, that was a huge gamble they had, putting Marsh up there and having them wait, where Sammy was able to get the kill before any bombs were able to come up. And then the second time, Opie did a great job of working around the backside. I wish I was watching what Taylor was doing, but it seems like Taylor just kind of found a way up to that higher elevation and then got on tower after getting a couple kills.
When Marsh bomb rushed in that overtime, he actually did kill one person, but then the Rapid Blast was able to pick him off. Very smart play by him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
They starting to hop out? Yep, they are.
Alright, that's it.
Alrighty. Well, thanks to these two teams for letting us commentate. I hope we were able to help you get some sort of insight onto what may have been happening in the match. This spectator mode is a powerful thing, so we got to learn how to control it. So thanks once again for giving us the practice.
Thank you for letting me commentate. This is my first time, so hopefully
Hey, well,
it wasn't that bad.
No, I think you did a great job.
Thank you. Thank you for you also commentating.
Of course, yeah. It was a fun time to be had by one and all.